harsh words and became very emotional in a video that has been circulating. There's no excuse for that behavior. Please understand, however, that my emotion was the product of countless minutes of worrying for my safety and that of my neighbors, following up with building administration, and talking to my very emotional neighbors and friends. I live in a condotel that is a building that has units allotted for residents and units allotted for hotel guests for a fee. On 4 May 2020, our condotel accepted 59 returning Filipinos without informing us of their being designated as a quarantine facility. Of note is the fact that these returning Filipinos neither had the proper documentation with them upon entry, nor any indication that they were tested or when their test results were arriving. The residents would not have known of their arrival if not for the witnesses who had seen them enter the premises of our condotel. The residents were not notified about the designation, not the influx of these returning Filipinos, and that was a cause for alarm not just for me but for all the residents. As of 4 May 2020, the administration did not send any notice about the incident, issue any safety COVID-19 related protocols, and delayed disseminating any such information to residents, thus risking everyone's safety in the building. I myself encountered 2 new guests in our elevator. I knew they were guests since they had some suitcases with them and were on the way to the 20th floor. However, I did not know 1. Who they were, 2. Whether they were current long-staying guests which were allowed under the IATF issued, or 3. Whether they were not guests which was not allowed under the IATF issued rules except they were Filipinos returning from abroad. After that encounter, I have started fearing for my safety in my home, which should not be the case since I am not the only resident here. I was not the only one to witness the influx of new guests. Some of my neighbors were very upset, even in tears, when recounting their encounter with new guests in the hotel premises, as some of them take care of elderly parents or grandparents or have children with them.
That is what fueled my ire when that video was taken, since some tenants have been calling me in tears with fear for their health and that of their family members. A neighbor posted a video on Facebook of one such encounter which was picked up by the Daily Tribune, a broadsheet on May 6, 2020. Here's a link to the article on the Daily Tribune.
We have gone to great lengths to acquire a circular from the administration about the incident and of accepting returning Filipinos and their current protocols in place, which we requested May 4, 2020, that they post in a public place so that all persons residing in the building would be notified of the incident, and the designation of the building as a quarantine facility. We requested to post it inside our elevators to inform everyone so they can step up their own safety protocols for their families. Our simple request was faced with little concern and no sense of urgency by the administration. We simply wanted them to be transparent with us about the goings-on in the building and to inform us about any systems they have in place. I cannot count the number of times I have tried to communicate this. My other neighbors also tried to do so, to no avail. That was utterly frustrating. This is not just about me or the other tenants but also for the staff and employees as well. It is troubling to watch them at administration behave as if COVID-19 is not a serious matter or that our lives do not matter. Taking a video without my knowledge on a private property and deliberately ignoring me so as to inflame me further with the intention to leak online is to me malicious, vengeful, and a violation of the Anti-Wiretapping Act. Since I have started living in this building, I have made friends with my neighbors who have included me in this building's community. It is a community which includes the administration and something the administration has neglected repeatedly. What the administration fails to understand is that their actions have an impact not just on their health, but that of the residents too. Being responsible means being responsible for everyone, not just yourself, but also others. I'm not perfect, far from it, Under these stressful times, when pushed to the limit, how far will you go to protect your loved ones? Sa mga nasaktan ko, I am truly sorry, pero ipinaglaban ko lang ang karapatan nating mabuhay ng ligtas sa sakit.